no spark. Well, I don't know, is it something ignition wise? I have no idea. All the wires seem to be connected fine. All right, so we're gonna see. I know all this stuff is good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and run as recommended, a jumper wire from a positive battery source to the positive side of the coil. Let's see if this goes. So let's try that now. We're gonna hit positive side of the coil. Same with going the positive side on the alternator since it's a closer faulty ignition switch confirmed. And that should be arriving here in the next couple hours. Thank you everyone for the comments. Greatly appreciate it. I would have never, I figured that could be the only thing, but I didn't know how to test it. I wish I knew this. That way it could have got me home. But that's what the community is about. Help and helping each other. And now this is going to stay with me at all times, just in case we have this situation again. Thanks, guys. All right, I got my ignition switch here. Das Parts. Sounds German, but it's actually made in China. What I'm going to do before taking the whole column off and everything, or steering wheel and everything, I just want to make sure that the switch works, and it is for this vehicle. I did get it on Amazon, so sometimes it could be a little iffy on parts. So what I'm gonna do is I pulled the plug from the back here. If you can see underneath, I pulled the plug from the back of the switch, and what I'm gonna do is plug that in first. Let's try that. Something like this. Oops. There we go. All right. What I'll do is I'm gonna just take my key and just put it in this little switch here. So basically there's like almost like a little shaft piece that fits right in here, and that's what turns it when you put your key in there. So we're gonna imitate that here with my key, make sure we're in gear. So we're gonna see if this works, it'll start the car. All right, it works. So I'll go ahead and disassemble the whole setup here, and we'll get that installed. Now we're gonna go ahead and tackle the ignition switch. So I just want to pop the back seat back in place. How to charge the battery. Okay. First, we're going to pop the cover off. Horn cover. Let's connect this. Set that to the side. I don't know what size. This is I know it's supposed to be metric, but I'm using a 1 1/16 socket to remove the nut here. So I just try to make note, like, I want the steering wheel straight, so I know where to put it. You could also make a mark, a notch if you wanted to. Grab a flathead too. Comes right off easy. Normally you have to pry this thing off, but I've had the steering wheel off multiple times. Key. Get a couple flat tip screwdrivers. We'll just take these off. Okay. Take the 4 little screws off here. Loosen them up there. whole assembly should come right out. Okay, just like that. Set that off to the side. Also have two more that hold, this is going to be a cover plate. These two flat tips. Okay, this will just come right off, just like that. And I think we're probably gonna need a key. Huh? It might come off. Yeah, we'll need a key. So get the key. Let's see, maybe it's in the door. Okay. There, this should release the lock that's in here. There we go. Comes right out now. Just like that. And there's our faulty little switch. There's a little screw, flat tip, that'll hold that in place. See if I can get it with this little guy here. Yeah, it seems to be working. Just a little. Perfect. Don't lose that. That thing is a tiny little set screw. Super tiny. And so this should just slide right out. Just like that. So when you're putting this back in, when you put the new switch in, you want to make sure that it's the little piece in here is turned the correct way. So let's go ahead and open the old box, or the new box with the new part. So this is how the would be. So we notice we're gonna have to change this one back over. So this one, this is how it would sit. So this one has the slide piece pointing up, slotted piece. So we're gonna do that on the same on here. Turn that just like that. Okay, we're good to go. So we'll put this back in here. You can also make sure that there's two little points on here. And if you look in here, you got a wider one here where the set screw goes through, and just a little pin piece that goes here. You can see that you can kind of match them up to make sure you're putting them in the right way. We'll slide that all the way in. Right there. Okay. Now let's get our set screw. Put that right in here. Okay, so we'll slide that right back in place again. I'll go ahead and just remove the key, make sure it locks right in there. Perfect. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this piece back in that holds the cylinder back in place. We'll cover here. Screw that back in place. Okay, those are in. Now we're going to go ahead and put the whole wiper and blinker assembly back in place here. So just kind of finesse this back in here. perfect. See. You don't want to go super tight with this. See, there's just here. Okay, I think we're good here. Gonna go ahead and set this back in place. And we'll put the nut back on. What we can do is we can test it, make sure it's all good before I put the horn back on. Oh, I should probably plug the wires back in. So let's do that. Plugging that back in. These are pretty self-explanatory here. Just pop these all in place. Kind of bent it a little bit. There we go. Oopsie. That back in place. Okay. Looks like we're all in place here. Alright, so it works. Perfect. Now I'll put the horn cover back on. Yeah, these pieces are broken. This little cover, I think I will finally snap this. These little tabs on here are all broken. So, yeah. Well, for now, these things are so brittle, and this being out in the sun, the Florida heat, it always makes everything brittle. So we'll have to, I'm gonna use a little zip tie and hold this on for now. I'll order a couple more tabs for here. But for now, that's it. I may take this apart and kind of see what's going on with these connections in here. Maybe the contacts got a little dirty. Actually, you can see the housing here is broken. So that could be causing something too. But it's 7:30, I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. So we're gonna go back in the house. And thanks for watching this video. We're gonna go ahead and prep for the storm. And we'll see you next time. Take care.